Welcome to GTFO Girl. So my name is Lauren and I'm gonna help take you on this journey with me. So what is GTFO Girl video blog? So I wanna make this a travel blog, but also self-discovery, planning, trial and error, learning, fun. We're gonna have fun, hopefully, and discovery and just a journey. So thank you for joining me on here. We are going to be making a series of my plans to travel, my plans to move abroad, starting a business. So things that I want to cover in GTFO Girl is why I'm moving abroad. So why have I made the decision to GTFO? I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee, and would really like to just GTFO out of here. So I guess that's redundant, GTFO out of here. But anyway, so we'll cover that in one of our episodes. We'll also cover preparation. So what kind of things am I doing to get ready to move abroad? We'll also look at the visa that I am choosing to go with. I plan on moving to the Netherlands and I'm going to be using the DAFT visa. So we'll talk about that and all that entails. Selling and packing all my stuff. So I currently live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I've already begun the process of getting rid of some furniture and some just stuff that I don't use, but I still have a lot of things, so I'll have to purge all of that before I leave. We'll also talk about moving with pets. I have 2 hairless cats, Stella and Neville, and Stella is almost 15, so she will be staying behind with my mom and retiring a very comfortable life. But Neville is 2, so he will be going with me to the Netherlands, and we will cover all the stuff that entails and how I'm processing through that. Also the scouting trip. So I do have a scouting trip scheduled in November over the week of Thanksgiving to go to Utrecht, Netherlands. Utrecht is where I'm planning on moving, and my scouting trip is going to be just to see if I like the area, what neighborhoods I want to rent in, maybe even look at apartments to see if I can find something. So I will take you guys on that journey with me. And also the move, like that's going to be a big thing. So packing up everything and moving to another country. So that's going to have a lot of things, logistics and coordination, and likely won't be taking Neville with me immediately. I think he's going to come over a few months later, but just moving, like it's exciting. We'll also be talking about apartments in the Netherlands. Right now there is a housing shortage in the Netherlands, so finding an apartment is a little challenging, but you guys will help me with that. And then starting a business. So I mentioned the DAFT visa for the Netherlands. With that, I have to have a Netherlands-based business, and I am an HR, so I'm going to be creating an HR freelancing business. So that is kind of exciting and scary, and we'll see where that takes me. Once I get there, I am also going to be talking about travels because I'm going to be in Europe, so lots of places to go very quickly. So all around the Netherlands, I can travel to so many other European countries, and I would love to take you guys with me. So a little bit about me. By the way, we're going to cover a lot more than that. This is just stuff that I jotted down that I want to cover. But a little bit about me is I am 37, just had a birthday a couple weeks ago. I am in the end stages of a divorce. Don't feel sorry for me. It's been a good thing. I really needed to get out of that relationship, and now I'm rediscovering myself, and it's really exciting. Like, who is Lauren? What am I doing? Where do I see myself going? What goals do I have? What do I like? All of these things I get to do now. So I am in, like I mentioned, Nashville, Tennessee. This is a temporary apartment. I only signed a 9-month lease because I knew that once the divorce was final, I was not staying in Tennessee. So my lease is up in December, and I will be moving in January to the Netherlands. That's our goal date. But for the month of December, I will be living with my mom over in West Tennessee. She's been kind enough to offer that, and she's keeping Stella and Neville for me for a little bit. So again, why I'm moving, I'll cover that more in depth, but really like Tennessee's political views, the United States political views don't really align with my values anymore. And I'm someone who really cares about other people and the freedoms and protections, and that's not really in the US anymore, in my opinion, and also fact. But I've always wanted to live abroad, and the timing is just right now for me, because with the divorce, with the apartment, with everything, like it's the time is right for me. I'm in my eat, pray, love era, as I've been telling people. And with wanting to live abroad, England has been my number one country. I went there in 2010 when I was studying abroad, and then again in 2018 with my mom. Absolutely love England. I would move there in a heartbeat. It is extremely difficult to get a visa over there though, so we had to shift our focus a little bit because it's the lifestyle we want and not necessarily the country. So the Netherlands had a great option for the DAFT visa, and that is what I've chosen to do. I actually do know someone over in the Netherlands right now. Her name is Roxanne, and we will be visiting with her when we go for our scouting trip, so you'll get to meet her. But with studying abroad, or excuse me, moving abroad, I have studied abroad, but moving abroad, there are a lot of preparations. I am not an expert. I want to make that very clear. You guys are going to be learning this with me. So there are going to be times when I may say something that's not correct. This is not meant to be a guide for you. This is just me telling my story. So please take everything I say knowing that I'm learning as I go. I am trying to use resources. So I have signed up for a Move Abroad coach. It's an 8-week course. I'm in week 2 so far. And so far that's been really good. It's helped me picture where I want to move to a little bit better. Look at businesses, create that niche business and everything. So again, just don't take me as seriously. This is just me sharing my story with you. And I really look forward to seeing where this goes, seeing how we grow. But GTFO girl, out. Oh, also, you can tell I'm new at this. Don't forget to like and subscribe down there at the bottom. And especially subscribe. Since this is a new video blog, I could really use some followers, and you guys can help me build up my algorithms and all that fancy stuff, because I don't know what I'm doing. So go ahead and like and subscribe down there at the bottom. My goal is to have one of these out every week. Thank you for joining GTFO girl.